Previously on Lion Moms.
You started a fire in school?
You better keep your mouth shut.
He set a fire in the school. This will be permanent on his school record.
You betray me and blabber to Miss Zhang? Will you just shut up? Stop it! You're crazy! Stop!
Ms. Chang, you are here to answer to some serious breaches of integrity. Are you ready to proceed?
We're gonna go rob a store. We're not gonna get caught.
Run!
What the hell is going on?
Mom, I'm sorry.
Give me your bag.
What about you?
Just go! Stop! I surrender!
Mom, no!
We found the bag in the bushes. Is it yours? Doesn't look like your style, but officers said they saw you fling it in the bushes as you were fleeing the scene. And inside, merchandise stolen from the shop. Mostly Monster Go cards. Do you play? We called your reintegration officer. You're on probation.
Yes.
We also checked your records. Seems like quite a big jump to go from white-collar crime to shoplifting with the local Abings. Seems like there's more to the story. Very well, Miss Ho. I hope you enjoy your time in the holding cell. It'll be good practice for your eventual return to prison.
I can't say goodbye to the feeling. I've hit the ceiling one more time. Keep aiming high, always reaching for the sky. Through the skies, day and night, reaching higher and higher. It feels like flying, don't it?
Ms. Chang, you are here because we believe you made a false statement on your job application in 2010. On question 14, you stated you were single and without children, though it has come to light that you had a daughter. Is this true?
Yes.
Would you like to explain yourself?
I have no explanation to offer.
Well, that's the shortest inquiry ever. Let's move to recommendations.
Ms. Chang, I must advise you, if you are not able to provide clarification on mitigating factors, the panel will move to disciplinary action.
I have no excuse. I knew what I was doing. Integrity and honesty, they're important to me. They're values that I like to see in my students and in my daughter.
Then why? Why lie? There was nothing in the rules preventing women with children from applying.
That is true, but I didn't see many women with children succeed in their applications. I felt right or wrong. Despite the criteria, they simply were not being chosen.
The Scholar Track is a highly competitive program. You could have chosen another career.
I knew what I wanted to do, and I'm good at it. My record at Charleston speaks for itself. I didn't think that having a child should exclude me from that.
On your record, we have received letters from parents and teachers at the school. They all speak highly of your leadership and passion. Your ability to balance the needs of the students and school with the demands
It's a
of...
straightforward matter. She made a false claim.
I am simply bringing to the panel's attention the mitigating evidence.
There's other evidence to consider. I understand the media was at the school in recent weeks over a scandal about her child's father. And now we hear that there was a fire.
I've investigated the matter, and I'm satisfied that it was an accident.
Scandal, distraction, danger. This is not what your students need, is it, Miss Chiang?
No, you're right. They deserve better.
Thank you for your time, Miss Chang. We will be in touch.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Just got off the phone with Durrani. She's on the way over.
We should get another lawyer. Remember what happened last time?
Min says she only wants Durrani and she worked harder than anyone else.
Dad, I want to help.
Just leave it to us.
I can tell police the truth. They'll let Mom go.
Kai, it's not that simple.
I don't want her to go to jail.
You should have thought about that before you ran off with those boys. Kai, there are consequences to your actions. Mom took the fall to protect you, your future. If you really want to help, focus on your studies, finish your P.S.L.E, and stay out of trouble.
Hey, Marcus told me what happened.
Is she inside? Has the police spoken to her?
They won't tell me anything because I'm not family. Oh, really?
It's okay, it's okay. I'm here now. You better go. Hillary has to prepare for her papers.
You sure?
Yes, don't worry about it, okay?
I'll check on Nabila too on my way home.
Okay. I'll keep you updated.
We need to talk. Now.
Okay, is there anything we can do? Hold on. Uncle, what do you think?
Well, we just have to take it serious.
You weren't caught.
Yeah, neither were you. I saw your mom get arrested though. Do you think she'll snitch?
She took the blame for me.
Yeah, for you. Not the rest of us. She'll probably try and say it was like all my idea.
It was your idea.
Are you sure about that? Why do you even call me here?
I need your help to get her out.
And how are you gonna do that?
I thought you would have some ideas.
Look, there's someone in jail, and it's not you or me. So cheer up. Because you said you liked it better when your mom was in jail anyway, remember?
I saw him with the stolen goods. And it's like his entire future just flashed before my eyes. Everything that could go wrong. And Kai's suffering because of me.
Hey, Min, he made his own decisions. You can't blame yourself for everything that happened.
Kai's not going to jail. Okay? Or a boys' home or whatever they do to a kid his age. Please, do even if I have to go back.
Hey, you are not going back in there. We'll figure something out, okay? I thought I have an hour with my client.
Take all the time that you need. We just got a call. Someone is willing to confess. They even sent through evidence. We found the evidence substantial enough to release Miss Ho without any charges.
What?
Who? Who confessed?
Her son.
Kai? Kai, wait for me! How did this happen?
Figure it out together.
Do you think Kai will go to jail? They don't send kids to jail. Mommy said he might go to a boys' home while they investigate, but she's trying to stop that from happening.
But what about the science paper tomorrow? He can't miss that.
Mommy won't let that happen. Don't worry. She'll get him out. I know it.
I believe you. Now I'm just worried about the science paper. The other papers were already so hard.
Let's do a mindfulness exercise. Mindful Millie just uploaded a new video.
So, was the panel on your side?
One was sympathetic, but the other was eager to move on to disciplinary action.
Disciplinary? I thought with all the good that you've done, that would be more important than one mistake you made a few years ago.
It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have lied, and they can't ignore it. Anyway, how's Kai and Minnie?
I'm seeing her as soon as Riza gets back. She's frantic. She's willing to go back to prison for Kai's sake, and now we're fighting against the clock to get him out before tomorrow's paper.
Surely they can let him out for one day. I could write a letter to the police on his behalf.
That would really help, Grace. Thanks.
Hurry up, choose what you want. We're going to buy homes so that you can continue to study.
Why can't I study with my friends?
You know why. You are not allowed back in school, and nobody wants to study with you. You should have thought about it before starting the fire.
I told you, Miss Sim told me to do it, and you told me to study with her. Even though she didn't teach me anything, all she did was bully me.
You don't talk to me like this.
Everything was your idea. Everything's your fault. I hate you.
Hey, Mrs. Ting. What a coincidence. Amos has been missing Xavier. Maybe we can organize a study date.
Why would I let my son anywhere near Amos after what he did?
That was an accident. You know that Miss Chan just spread vicious lies about Amos. You know how she's like.
You were wrong about her. She's been through hell with this KP whole thing. The PD have written letters of support to the inquiry. You never should have listened to your gossip.
You've got it all wrong. This thing with Amos was an innocent mistake.
And the video of you and Miss Sim fighting. A mistake too? Stop calling me.
So do you watch the video of her fighting Mrs. Wang in the car park?
Miss Sim's lucky that it was of low quality. Only those that know her would recognize who it was. Otherwise, that kind of behavior would get into trouble with the National Education Authority.
I hope it does. It's about time someone did something about her. Do you know how many students she's brought to TS this semester alone? There is no place for that style of teaching in a modern school.
Do you think they're going to take away her award?
Oh, definitely. I think Miss Chang's already considering it. Otherwise, I may just lodge a complaint to the National Education Authority myself.
Kai, what did you tell the police?
The truth. That's what Dad taught me to do.
I told you to leave it to us.
And listen to me. I know you think you're doing this for me, but you have to trust us.
No, Mom. You went to jail once because of something someone else did. I don't want that to happen again.
Kai, please.
It's too late. I've already told him. I can't take it back.
Your lawyer is here.
It's not just a confession. He gave evidence to the police. His text messages with Isaac, it's pretty damning.
But he's just a kid. And he's remorseful. I mean, can't they give him community service or something?
I think they're under a lot of pressure by the shop owner. They want to press charges.
Maybe we can talk to him and change his mind.
Yeah, just be careful. You do not want to be interfering with the witness.
I'll go alone. You should get back to work.
I'll speak to the prosecutor, okay? I'll see if I can find Isaac and the other boys. Call you in an hour?
Okay.
Thanks.
Drop the charges. You know I can't do that once the police are involved. And they gave you a copy of the material from his phone. At his confession, and my job is done.
Look, you saw the messages, right? Kai wasn't the only one involved.
But he's the only one who confessed and who's been linked directly to the stolen merchandise. A text message isn't enough evidence for a case like this.
Look, he confessed willingly. That shows remorse. Come on, his last P.S.L.E paper is tomorrow. I'm sure you don't want to ruin a kid's future because of one dumb mistake.
If you want to talk about ruined futures, call the shop owner. The police only recovered half of his merchandise, and this isn't the first time he's been robbed by kids this year. For all we know, Kai was behind the last robbery too.
Please, at least let him take his last paper tomorrow.
If you want a deal, find something to bargain with.
Hey, did you find them?
Yeah, you pass me the ball. You pass me the ball.
They are playing at the playground near the school. Matches the photo of Isaac with got off Kai's phone. Hang on, Minnie's calling. I'll add her in.
Hey, so I just spoke to the shop owner and he's super pissed.
I know. The prosecutor said it's not the first time he's been robbed. Did he recognize Isaac from the photo?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I don't think this is the first time Isaac's tried something at the shop.
Okay, that's great. So you take Isaac's photo, go to the other shop owners. Because if he's tried something here, I'm sure he tried them elsewhere too.
Got it.
And Che, don't let them out of your sight until I get there.
I don't want to leave a message. I've already left 2. Principal Ling would always take my call before. I'm the secretary of the fundraising committee. Hello? Hello, Tony. Don't you dare hang up on me, you ungrateful thing. I need to call in a favor now.
Hey, they haven't moved.
Yep, that's Isaac.
Hey, bye-bye.
Oh no,
Bye.
one of them's leaving.
Stay here. This might be a good thing.
I didn't do it.
Guilty conscience.
Who are you?
I'm here to talk about your friend. Kai? Did you know he turned himself in?
I don't know any Kai. Hello?
Are you sure? Because he has your number. And messages from you, something about shoplifting?
What do you want?
Where is the rest of the stolen merchandise?
Miss Chiang. Miss Chiang.
Do you have a moment?
Mrs. Wang. You shouldn't be in school. Amos doesn't have a paper today.
I promise you want to hear this.
And I will, once you make an appointment.
I know everything. All your troubles with the National Education Authority. My friend is the cousin of the superintendent's wife. Have the panel get back to you on their decision?
What do you want, Mrs. Wang?
I know how it feels like to be on the edge of losing everything. Everything you worked towards over so many years. I want to help.
Hey, bye, bro.
Bye.
Hi, Isaac.
Ethan told me that the police got Kai. He must be his lawyer. He looked rich.
I spoke to the shopkeepers. They had a lot to say about you and your friends.
Whatever. If you had anything real, I'd be down at the police station and you wouldn't be out here wasting your time talking to someone like me, right?
I'm trying to help Kai. He's your friend, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to help myself. I don't have a rich lawyer to bail me out.
Do you always let your friends take the fall for you?
I know what you're doing. You're trying to get me to say that it was all my fault and that Kai was innocent, that bad Abang tricked him, blah, blah, blah. Sad story, right?
Look, Isaac, I do have something real. The messages in Kai's phone, witnesses who recognize you. But I can help you. Just turn yourself in and I'll get someone good to represent you. The police will look favorably if you show remorse.
Yeah, I robbed the shop, but Kai was with me. He wanted it just as much as I did. I didn't have to trick him at all. He hated his mom and he wanted to get back at her. If you want to find someone to blame, go and talk to her.
Look, Isaac, Kai's last P.S.L.E paper is tomorrow. If he misses it, this one mistake could cost him everything.
If you want to go and tell the police about me, fine, do it. But don't pretend it's because you're trying to help me. Yeah, I robbed the shop, but Kai was with me. He wanted it just as much as I did.
You want to help?
A reporter I know owes me a favor. He works for the Times, and he's willing to write a glowing profile on you quickly. He has the influence. It could turn things around. Let the higher-ups take notice of your better achievements.
Mrs. Wang, I appreciate your concern, but I am confident that the panel will make the right decision on their own.
These paper pushers know nothing about what is right. You know what you deserve. Why don't you take it?
It's not about what I deserve. I will accept whatever they feel is best for Charleston. I owe it to the parents and the children. Now please, go. Mrs. Wang!
I've never begged anyone in my life. Until now.
Mrs. Wang, what are you doing? Please get up.
No. My Amos. Please. He's just silly sometimes. You can punish him however you like. But please don't put that fire in his school record. No decent school will want him, and it will ruin him. His future will be gone just because of a silly, simple mistake.
Mrs. Wang, Amos made a very serious mistake. It wasn't just silliness. He committed a crime against the school, and if he was an adult, he would have faced jail time. Please get up.
No. He's just a boy. He's just a boy. Please.
Come, let's talk over there. Please. He told me he had a hamster.
That stinky little rat. My sister-in-law gave it to him. It stunk of the whole house.
Why, he seemed to really miss it.
He's a good boy, but he focuses on the wrong things. He wastes every opportunity.
He's still a boy, Mrs. Wang. I cannot let him go without any punishment. But you're right. He deserves the chance to make it good again. He will need to do community service for the school and make a proper apology to Charleston and to Uncle Ben.
It will be the most sincere apology.
That Amos will write on his own without any help.
Okay.
Go home. Help him to prepare for his paper tomorrow. He needs you now more than ever.
I will do my best.
Mrs. Wang, I have given him a chance. Now it's your turn. Help him to discover his strengths, his passions, where he can excel. And with the right attitude and support, he will succeed. How can he not with such a passionate mother?
Miss Chan, I will see you outside the exam hall.
Wow, it's like CSI India.
Yep. So I've got interview with the shopkeepers who have had trouble with the boys before. I've also got Ethan's testimony against Isaac, which proves that he was the ringleader, plus the location of the stolen goods, which Ethan promised not to move, and Isaac's recorded confession.
Okay, so case closed, right? Why you look so miserable?
It's just what Isaac said. It's like he knew what was coming.
Because he's guilty.
He knew no one would fight for him like how we are fighting for Kai. He didn't even seem sad. Like this was the way of the world and I was part of it, the rich lawyer. I hate it.
You don't have to feel so bad, sayang. You are not that rich. But you are a smart lawyer. If there's a way to make things right, I'm sure you'll be the one to find it. Okay?
Okay. Hey, Min. Yes, I've got everything. Dude, I'm ready. Is she here?
No,
I've got a hearing in half an hour.
That's more than I need.
And the other owners, they have all agreed to testify?
They know these boys, and they know trouble won't stop with Kai. He is not the leader.
But they didn't actually witness Isaac doing something wrong. All they have are their suspicions.
Their suspicions will still help to build a case, combined with witness testimony from a member of the gang who is willing to cooperate in return for leniency and a recorded confession.
I don't see that here.
You have yet to accept my terms.
You can't just expect me to let your client go, Mrs. Durrani. The shopkeeper will never agree.
He's already agreed. In return for the location of the remaining stolen merchandise.
And your client will testify?
Huh? No way!
Community service and an official warning. No mark on his record.
Only if he testifies against Isaac.
He will, if you let him take his P.S.L.E tomorrow. And Isaac gets the same punishment as Kai. No boys home.
I will need to speak to Isaac's lawyer.
He'll be waiting for your call. Look, I think we all agree that the boys will have to face consequences. But we know that there is no upside to giving a teenager a police record. The judges are always looking for other options. Just let them serve out their community service, fully monitored. And once it's completed, I can vouch for Isaac and make sure he stays out of trouble.
And Isaac has agreed to this?
That's up to you and his lawyer to discuss. But I don't think he'd prefer the boys home. Does that sound fair to you, Kai? And you'll tell the police truthfully what happened?
Yes, Auntie Do.
How's that for a deal, ma'am?
Standing on the edge, I see a starting point where there's no limit. Look up, I'm done with looking down. People told me not to dream, to live in their reality, but I am walking through those doors. Cause I am sure there's something more than what
Remember to leave enough time to check at the end. When you check, you do all the questions. Don't just read through.
Even if they tell me that it's make-believe, oh, tomorrow's a brand.
It's okay, Amos. You have worked very hard. And you've made it through to your final paper. And that's something to be very proud of.
All right, time's up. Pens down. We're going around to collect your papers now.
Congratulations, everyone. That was your last paper. You have officially completed your P.S.L.E. You may go.
It's over! It's finally over! Who's up for some junk food? Me! Let's go. How?
It's okay.
There's no journey that will be the same as yours. When you make mistakes, you'll bend and not break.
Hungry? I thought you deserve a treat.
I ordered your favorite chocolate smoothie too. It's in the fridge.
Thanks, Mommy.
Hello, this is Grace Chan.
Miss Chan, it's Charles.
Superintendent, how are you?
Well, the inquiry have delivered their judgment, and I thought I would inform you way ahead of the official email. Well, the inquiry have delivered their judgment, and I thought I would inform you way ahead of the official email. Miss Zhang, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Thank you for calling.
It's good news. While the board was disappointed by your actions, given your years of service and exemplary record since the incident, they have recommended no further action. Hello, Miss Zhang?
Yes, I'm just surprised.
Well, I'm not. It was the right decision, don't you think? Well, it was good to know you, Miss Zhang. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
want to get all ones. This is Mrs. Daswani. Let's go say hi.
You guys have to hold hands.
I'm sorry, are we embarrassing you?
What about this? Is this better?
Ew. Amos, good luck.
Thanks, Kai.
My dear students, I'm honored and happy to be able to share this special day with you. You've worked hard for the past 6 years, putting your all into your studies. There's been laughter, tears, and lost homework, and some very creative excuses. Your teachers have gone through it all with you. They have laughed at your jokes, celebrated your achievements, and worried about your challenges. I hope before you leave today, you take some time to say thank you. It is also bittersweet for me because today is my last day at Charleston. From next year, a new principal will lead the school. It has been a pleasure to be a part of your education journey, and I have treasured every moment. But this moment belongs to you, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. As I release you to collect your results today, remember that today is a beginning, not an end. There will be happiness and maybe disappointment, but embrace these feelings, for they are equally valuable. One, a reward for the past, and the other, a challenge for the future. And know that no matter what path you choose, which school you attend, life will always give you opportunities to thrive. The chance to shine, to do your best, and to love and support those around you. These are things that you do not find in one school or another. They are choices that you must make for yourself. And when you do, Charleston will be proud of you.
Thank you, Miss Chang. We love you.
I miss you, Miss Chang. Charleston won't be the same without you.
I'll miss you too. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Oh, we have decided against Anson High because every school is a good school. And it's better to be a big fish in a small pond. Besides, all these elite secondary schools can be bad for mental health. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's very nice of you.
Can you help us take a picture?
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Very nice. Oh yeah, come on, this way. Say one more. Very nice picture, guys. Thank you.
Oh,
These are three for Chinese.
Miss Chang? So, you're abandoning us.
Hey, the kids are done. Miss Sim could take over the school for all I care.
What? I still have Haris, okay? And he'll be here in 5 years' time. He needs you.
It must have been a difficult decision.
It was. But I'm looking forward to taking a step away and spending more time with Kyra.
That sounds wonderful.
Ladies, we made it.
We more than made it. We nailed it, sister.
And the kids did okay too, I guess.
Whatever. I'm taking all the credit, okay?
I'm gonna miss this school.
Me too.
Not me. Primary schools smell like farts. What? Come on, Grace. You're living, admit it, right?
I can't believe it's all over.
Me neither.
I can't wait to play video games again.
Aren't you still like super grounded?
I'm hoping Mom will forget about it now she's seen my results. From her face, I think she thought I was gonna fail everything.
So we're keeping our pack? Ensign high? No one left behind?
Looks like it.
Kai, are you okay?
Yeah, just... I'm glad you're my friends.
Aww.
Stop it! You're making it weird.
Hey, Kai loves us.
I didn't say that. Okay, I take it back. You guys are the worst.
No, I'm the best. You're
the worst. Just admit it, you love us.
Can you believe it? Kai said that.
Yeah. When I make mistakes, I better not break. On top of the world, I'm a powerful girl. So if you dream there's nowhere I'm coming from, you gotta let me see you give it your all, and you can't hold back.
Congratulations, ladies. We got through primary school. So today, my treat, okay?
Oh, no. It's going to be my treat.
Ladies, don't fight over this.
Reservation under
Homini.
Here's to more adventures in secondary school.
Oh, and to O levels. And to having to do it all over again because...
Ma'am, sorry.
Just looking for a friend.
No, ma'am, sorry.
Homini.
Is that your friend?
Long time no see. It's been difficult finding you.
I've been meaning to call.
I hope you still remember what we spoke about the last time we met. It's time to pay up.